This is a small little SEO trick, but it addresses a huge misconception that people have with search engine optimization. So I'm going to share the trick, and then I'm going to share how it defeats the previous thinking with search engine optimization, and I'm going to give some other examples. So it's a post on Reddit on the search engine optimization subreddit called How Adding TLDR Boosted My Conversions by 33%. TLDR, of course, stands for Too Long Didn't Read, just an acronym for if somebody writes something long, they give the TLDR so you don't actually have to read the long stuff and you can get the quick answer. And so it's a very short post, and this is what it says. I recently tried something simple that gave me a 33% increase in conversions. I added a TLDR, Too Long Didn't Read summary to articles and product pages of client sites. It was a quick change, but it made a big difference. Here's how I did it and why it worked. What I did, added TLDR to pages. I made 2 changes. For articles, I added a short 2 to 3 sentence summary at the top, giving the main points right away. For product pages, I wrote a quick summary of the product's features and benefits placed right under the title. The goal was to let visitors quickly see what the page was about without having to scroll through everything. I tested this for about 2 weeks. After the test, I saw a 33% increase in conversions across both articles and product pages. Here's why I think it worked. 1. Faster decisions. People didn't have to read everything. They could see the important points right away and decide if they wanted to stay. This helped them make decisions faster and led to more conversions. 2. Less confusion. The TLDR gave users a quick overview which helped them understand the page right away. This reduced confusion and made it easier for them to take action. 3. Better user experience. The TLDR made it easier to scan the page. Visitors didn't have to hunt for the main info, they could find it instantly. This kept them on the page longer and increased conversions. TLDR worked because it let people quickly understand the content. When users can make fast decisions, they are more likely to act. Adding TLDR is a simple way to improve the user experience and increase conversions. That's all for this post. And the comments are great. But this was my favorite comment. Someone said, I'm all for product pages having this TLDR, but I have mixed feelings for blogs as those would cause bounce rates. And this is this common misconception in search engine optimization that was perpetuated for a very long time. And I'm going to be honest with you, it worked for a very long time, but it doesn't work anymore. And the misconception is you want to write really long stuff. You want to have hugely long pages with tons of words where you keep users on your page for as long as possible, and you try to sell them into all this other stuff as they're trying to find the answer or the solution that they're looking for. And that's just not the way that things are anymore. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Google's algorithm starts trending against long pages, even for top of funnel queries. So the OP, actually, the original poster, responded to this person who said, I'm all for product pages having it, but I have mixed feelings. And the person who wrote the TLDR said, I thought the same thing, but we test everything despite our feelings. Turns out engagement went up as well. If readers don't find what they're looking for quickly, they bail. With TLDR and a table of contents right under so users could jump to the section they were interested in, that was the winning A/B test that proved us wrong. I've heard some people say this is obvious. I don't think it is because I still see so many SEOs making long pages. I think a lot of the reason why Reddit is being so prioritized and a lot of user-generated content is being so highly prioritized in the SERPs, in the search engine results pages, is because a lot of this is short. People want to get their answers fast. A few episodes ago, I made one about how for a keyword, I rank 3 out of the 4 top positions. So the top 4 positions for the keyword, I have position 1, I have position 3, and I have position 4. And it is all with YouTube Shorts. It is all with shorts. Sometimes the SERP tests doing TikToks, and they use my TikToks because I use the same videos across TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. So sometimes it alternates between TikTok and Instagram, and then the one video that I don't have in there, or the one position that I don't have in there, is from a marketing agency that took my script and made a shorter version of one of my scripts, but it's still a YouTube Short. And the top 4 positions for this keyword, they're YouTube Shorts. And it was so predictable when I saw what was happening, that I said, I think I could target this keyword with a YouTube short, put the keyword at the beginning of the title field for YouTube and at the beginning of the description field, and then add my transcript for what I said in the YouTube short. And I think I could beat everything else. And the theory that I really had was, what if I make a short that is shorter than everything else? Because people want to get their answers fast. And so I made a short, the one before me, the next shortest was 35 seconds. I made one that was 18 seconds, and it was a top of funnel query. And I explained the top of funnel query in 18 seconds, and that ranks number 1 for the keyword. People want to get their answers fast. That is why Reddit is so often prioritized in the search engine results pages. I don't think it's the main reason, but it's definitely one of them. People want to get their answers fast, and they know that with Reddit, there's a good chance they will be able to get their answer in seconds or minutes. But if you go to a long blog page, you're going to have to scan and scan and scan, and that's not what people want. And so I'm not actually that surprised that adding TLDR to the top of pages increased conversions by 33%. And you know what? With bottom of funnel SEO landing pages, it is always a best practice to just have 2 to 3 sentences at the top of the bottom of funnel SEO landing page. So you have a landing page, an SEO landing page that targets a keyword at the bottom of the funnel, where users, this is what my SEO program, Compact Keywords, is about, compactkeywords.com. But you have an SEO landing page that targets a keyword at the bottom of the funnel where searchers know what they want, but they don't know the brand that is going to give it to them. So they are turning to Google looking for the brand that is going to give them their solution. They are cash in hand, like Fry in Futurama holding the money. And they're like, if I can just find a company that is targeting my keyword and my use case and is telling me exactly what I want to hear, here I am, and I am ready to convert. And that's what they're looking for. And so the best practice with these bottom of funnel SEO landing pages, it's to add 2 to 3 sentences in the hero above the paint before people even have to scroll. So you have your H1, you have the top heading, then you have the 2 to 3 sentences addressing the use case, what this is and why this is perfect. And right under that, you have a call to action button. And oftentimes, those 2 to 3 sentences are enough for people to click the call to action button and convert right away. It's just like the guy said, people will convert even faster. So that's what I wanted to share on this episode of the show. This is a shorter one than I've been doing recently, but I think it's still a great one because it tackles this huge misconception that people have with SEO. Actually, one last thing is when I have viral SEO videos on Instagram or TikTok, people call me evil because they think that I am perpetuating. They know SEO only as this horrible thing where you search for something and then you spend a long time looking through a long page trying to get your answer, and a lot of the times you're not successful. And they don't realize that I'm saying don't do that. That is not the way to do it. That is not the way to do it. A lot of people still think of SEO as this waste the searcher's time, keep them on the site, even at spammy means, which doesn't even work. It doesn't even work because now a lot of people are literally just adding Reddit to their searches because they know that they can get their answers faster with Reddit. So the overall lesson is think about what searchers want and optimize for that. Searchers want to get their answers fast, and this TLDR, even with top of funnel queries, it's something that does it. It is worth thinking about. What do the searchers want? What do the users want? How can we give them the best experiences, the best marketing or product experiences possible? This is episode 540 of my daily digital marketing podcast. I do this thing 7 days a week, and 540 days in a row without missing a day. Actually, I had this Reddit post on my list of things to share for a while now, and I'm happy to share it. So thank you so much for watching. If you watched on YouTube, thank you so much for listening. If you listened on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye now.